have you guys here today to talk about something that is a problem area for like every single girl that I talk to. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, do you have kids, do you not have kids. I feel like this is a legitimate problem area that every single girl is like, I hate this part of my body. And that is the saddlebag, which is right back here underneath of your glute. It's almost like a little pouch where everything you eat, I feel like, is stored right there. And I know a lot of people look at me and think like, oh, you don't have that problem. But I'm here to tell you I do. And I'm here to tell you that, number one, when I changed my diet, I noticed kind of a big change in that. But number two, when I started using this little guy right here, that helped me a lot to tone up that area. So I am going to be using this booty band for today's workout, but I'm going to show you how you can do these workouts with a resistance band. On day 7, so in 2 days, I'm going to show you how you can get this booty band for yourself. So the very first thing that we're going to do is squats with, sorry, my fur baby's here, sit down. The first thing that we're going to do is squats with an outer thigh pull. So if you have access to this band, all you're going to do is wrap it around your ankles like that. They come in different strengths. So right now I'm using the medium one. And all you want to do is you want to get into a squatted position and you just want to pull. And you're going to really feel this on the outside of your thighs. And you just want to keep going. You're going to start to feel that burn really bad. And you want to make sure that you always stay in that squatted position. You have a little arch in your lower back so that you don't hurt yourself. Now I'm going to show you how to do this with a resistance band in case you do have access to that. So, in case you didn't know, resistance bands also come in thickness. I use this green one. I think it's comparable to a medium. All you want to do is you want to wrap it in a circle and you want to put your legs around it, kind of like that. Then you want to take these handles and you want the handle part to be up and you want to wrap the rest underneath, and then you can do the exact same thing. Squat down and pull. Now, I put to do 10, and I think it's important that you do 10 on each side. If you don't feel challenged by just doing 10, I say do more because you want that toned bottom. So, those are the squats, outer thighs with a pull. You can use the resistance band or the booty band. So the next thing that we're gonna do is 10 leg raises on each side. So basically, all you do is you grab your band, wrap it around your legs, and you can hold on to something if you need to. And what you're going to do is you're going to be doing a circle motion. So your leg is going to come out, or up, out, and down. So you want to be in kind of like a squatted position. You want to extend your leg up, out, around, down. That's 1. Up, out, around, down. That's 2. So you're going to feel this up here in your quad, but also your outer thigh is where you're toning when you do this. Now you want to switch sides. You want to do the other leg because you want to have an equal bottom. Up, out, around, down. This is toning not only your booty, but your outside saddlebags too, which is what we're focusing on today. Now, if you need to hold on to a wall, corner of the wall, you can absolutely do that. The way that you can do this with resistance bands, all you do is you hook it onto your foot. Maybe. Boom, just like that. The tighter you hold on to your band, the harder it's going to be. So you want to get a pretty good grip on it. Get in your seated position, up, out, around, down. Now, if you're using the resistance bands, try not to drop your foot in between sets because it's gonna make it harder, because doing these with this band is a little bit easier than doing them with the booty band. So, up, out, back, don't touch, just keep going. You're gonna notice that when you're doing these exercises, you really have to focus on keeping your core strong as well as your balance. So again, you wanna switch sides, you wanna do the other foot. Man, I don't know if I'm the only one who struggles with putting this on. Hopefully I'm not. Please let me know that I'm not. Pull really tight, arching your back, up, out, back, don't touch. Good. Okay, so that is the leg pull. You're gonna notice that that really hits like all areas of your leg, and you're gonna notice that you're probably a little bit short of breath like I am, but that it starts to burn, and that's really good because that's what we're going for. So the next thing we're gonna do is called outer thigh pulls. You need the resistance bands or you can use the booty bands, and I'm gonna show you how to do it with these booty band first. So basically, you wrap it around your legs like this. You lay down on your mat, hands underneath of your bottom, toes pointed, and you go out. Now, the lower that you go, the harder it is. So, I challenge you to go low because you're gonna see that it makes it a lot harder because you engage not only your bottom, but your core. I'm gonna show you how to do this with the resistance bands. And basically, you wrap it underneath of your feet and then you crisscross. So you're holding the opposite handle in each arm. You wanna have your feet spread out a little bit. And then same thing, toes pointed, out. The lower you go, the harder it is. So let me show you how that looks close up. Your resistance band goes underneath of your feet, and then you have your handles here. All you do is cross them over. Just like that, you lay down, and then you can start to pull like that. I'm not gonna give you that view though, that would be scary. So that is that. The next thing that we have are one-legged pulls. These are gonna be killer, and I think it's really important that you find something to hold on to while you're doing this because you wanna stabilize yourself, you don't wanna be falling all over. So again, this band makes life so much easier. I highly recommend you come back to us on day 7 to see how you can get this band incorporated in your workout. But until then, I'm gonna show you how this goes. You just stand up, you can hold on to a wall. You wanna get a little bit of a squat in one leg. Now, do not let your foot touch the ground in between each one. It's gonna make it harder. You wanna pull your core in and you really wanna flex it. And then you wanna switch legs. So you're gonna feel this pulling in your outside quad as well as right here in your problem area. Let me show you how you do this with your resistance bands. Same thing, all you're gonna do is you're gonna hook it on. The tighter you pull, the harder it is. Now for this, you can squat down and you can start by going over and out. Good deal. And then you just switch it over to the other side. Just like that. And that is all you have to do for that move. You're gonna feel it out here on your outside buns. This day is such an important day for toning your bottom because you really wanna hit that problem area and you really wanna tone your glute. So we have just a couple things left. The next thing that we're gonna do is jumping jacks. And wow, I know it seems pointless. I wanna just explain to you the thought behind it. So when you're doing jumping jacks, you're really using your quad and your core. It's a high intensity move, so you're gonna be burning a lot of calories, but you're also gonna be toning at the same time. So I'll show you how I do 10 of them. Your job is to do 40 of them. Ready? First, I want to give you a high five, because this is not easy, and you're doing it. Here we go. Now, it's really, really important, girls, when you're doing jumping jacks, that when you jump out, that you're landing softly. You don't want to sound like a buffalo when you hit the floor, because it's going to be really hard on your knees, and you don't want that. You want this low impact, high intensity exercise, and that's what that's going to do for you. So we have 2 things left. This last thing is a killer tone for your bottom. It's called a Superman, and I'm going to put a little twist on it for you. So, get your band. You wrap it around. For this exercise, we're going to be laying on our stomach with our hands out in front of us and our legs extended. Just like this. And what you want to do is you want to push your hands out and you want to raise your legs up and really, really squeeze your booty. So for that exercise, you're really going to feel it in your lower back, and that's good. That's what you want to be feeling. Let me show you how to do this with the resistance bands, because I actually think it's a little bit harder to do it with them. So what you do is you just hook them onto your feet, like so, like that. You want to flip around. Now, for this exercise, you want to be holding your band. So you're not going to be able to fully extend your arms. Your arms are actually going to be at your side or underneath of your stomach, and you just want to go up. So that's how you do it with the resistance bands. That exercise is really, really good for your lower back, and I know that throughout the day I talk to so many girls and women who have trouble with their lower backs, and so it's so important to have a strong lower back, because your lower back muscles are connected to your bottom, which is also connected to your core. It helps with good posture, it helps you feel better, so it's really, really important to strengthen that lower back, and that exercise is going to do that for you. Adding the resistance bands onto that is going to help you tone your bottom, so that's really cool, double whammy. Last thing that I have for you, which I'm not going to show you how to do because I think you know how to do it, is jump roping. Jump roping is like a hidden exercise that is efficient. It's fast, and you have access to it right at your house. If you don't have a jump rope, you can get one on Amazon for like $2. It ships straight to your door. It's really awesome. Jump roping, I would do in intervals. So I would jump rope like 1 minute on, take 30 seconds off, do another minute, take 30 seconds off. Really, really good for your calf muscles, as well as toning your thighs and burning a lot of calories, because again, it's a high intense movement. So that's all that I have for you today on day 5. I hope you feel the burn on that outer booty, and I hope you come back to me tomorrow on day 6. I have some really cool stuff planned for you on our last day, day 7, and we're only 1 day away from that. Again, thank you guys for joining me. I believe in you. Keep your head up, push through the pain, and just keep moving forward, because your dream body is only going to be defined by you, and you have to put in the work to get there. But I promise you, the more work you put in, the better you feel. I believe in you. I hope you have an awesome night, and I will see you tomorrow on day 6. Have a good night.